Alright, so, I know I've kind of done videos like this before, but with, Epic Universe, like months away, something that has felt like a distant dream is slowly coming to fruition. I thought it'd be kind of cool to do this do this video and basically just kind of talk about like expansion ideas, which I have done. I know I have done various expansion ideas videos before, but hey, it's just fun to talk about, I love Universal Studios more than I do Disney, and I'm not trying to say it in like a way like, I'm just a fanatic of Universal and I don't want to, and they can do no wrong. I know they can do wrong. It's a major corporation. They have done various wrong. But I'm also not like a Disney adult where I'm just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and naive to literally everything these companies do. So yeah, I just personally have more love for what Universal Studios does. I still recognize that it's a major corporation and can still do a lot of evil, but at the same time, Universal does more stuff in a park and as a company that I like more than Disney. But I'm not going to worship the ground they walk on. Keep that in mind. So yeah, so with Epic Universe coming with 5 parks, the original Celestial Park, Super Nintendo World, How to Train Your Dragon, a new Wizarding World, and of course the one world I'm looking forward to the most, Dark Universe. It's safe to say that this is going to be, a big deal. This is going to be a big deal no matter what. So I'm going to be talking about future expansions, because it's very clear they have expansion plots. And again, it's a video I've done before, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Am I right? So yeah, we're going to talk about expansion video. We're going to talk about future expansions for Epic Universe. So, be prepared for be prepared for this. So the first expansion I'd really like to see is another one that is a collab with Warner Brothers, or more importantly, Legendary. I think they could actually work more with Legendary than Warner Brothers on this regard, because Legendary technically is the rights owner. And that is, and I've talked about before, a Hollow Earth land, a Monsterverse land. I know what you're thinking, well, they already have the Universal monsters. Why do they just need more monsters? That'd be confusing. Not really. Big monsters. Little monsters. There you go. And this wouldn't be like Dark Universe, would be more centered on horror. This would be more of a land set on action. And yeah, you could basically have it, just call it Hollow Earth, and have the portal the Epic Universe portal is you traversing into the Hollow Earth, seeing all those lights and sounds, and then you end up in Hollow Earth, which is have it very primeval, very primordial looking, but have like a monarch base there. Like that's where like the shops and food is. And have it be centered around like it's a new monarch outpost after the last one was destroyed by Scar King and his forces. So now we focus on you're part of a new monarch expedition into the Hollow Earth. Yeah. So let's talk about some rides. Like let's talk about some future, like some rides and whatnot that you could see in Hollow Earth, in this theoretical, Hollow Earth land. First and foremost, a 4D ride, like in the vein of Star Tours, but have it go, you go deeper into Hollow Earth, and it's a Godzilla Kong adventure, where it's like a 4D attraction, you're moving around, the car's moving around, you're in the, I can't remember what they're called, but if you remember those hover vehicles from Godzilla X Kong, and your job is the mission is to map out further into Hollow Earth, because hey, Hollow Earth is a pretty deep land, it's still, a lot of it's still unexplored, so your job is to map out those new territories. Your job is to map out new lands and seek out new life. You could even and new civilizations, not really. Here you have Kong, you basically follow Kong and even Zuko. This would be set after the New Empire, and you could have them encounter either your typical monsters. You have your ride encounter typical monsters and have Kong, rescue them, or it'd be kind of cool to see like an original monster that Godzilla has to come down to Hollow Earth, because you need Godzilla to be a flagship of this area. So have Godzilla come back down to Hollow Earth to fight this new monster alongside Kong. Yeah, that's just kind of perfect. Our next ride is a dual coaster that, this one I have to give credit to my friend Jason Voorhees 2011. He's the one who came up with this idea, and I think it's pretty perfect. And that is basically a ride, a dual coaster that is in the vein of Dueling Dragons. And that is a ride that focuses on a battle between Mothra and Rodan, where I don't know what you could do for inversions and turns and whatnot, but what we could do for this kind of ride is have it be centered around one side for Mothra is very lush and tropical and beautiful, whereas the Rodan side is like scorched and burned and volcanic, much like his body and the landscape landscape he lives in. So have it be a Rodan versus Mothra rematch, Rodan Mothra rematch, and have the two in a duel, and have it be that you are, basically riding these two monsters in these coasters as they're battling it out in this dual coaster. I know the Celestial Park is going to have a dual coaster, but you can't have who says I don't want any more coasters at my theme park? Yeah. This one you could definitely go full out and even have maybe you go through certain areas that are screen based and follow Rodan and Mothra's battle in either Hollow Earth or on land, in above ground. So those would be the two rides I would have: 4D ride with Kong and Godzilla, dual coaster ride with Mothra and Rodan. My next idea for a land is, since we have a lot of Harry Potter lands, I think it would be kind of cool to do, since Jurassic Park / World is essentially the Star Wars, Universal Studios, way to combat Star Wars. In here, I would have it be, I would basically have it be a new Jurassic Park land. But here's the thing, I know at Islands of Adventure, they're slowly turning it into Jurassic World, and I miss the Jurassic Park aesthetic. It was really cool, but I acknowledge that Jurassic Park River Adventure needs an update desperately. And Jurassic World is the popular IP now. Here's my pitch for a Jurassic Park land: is have it be Isla Sorna again. We go to classic Jurassic Park, and even have the gates open, and that's how you enter that portal to Jurassic Park. And yeah, have it be classic Jurassic Park, not have it be throwback rides or whatever, classic river, an updated classic river adventure, but have it be maybe you could use some of the Raptor 4D ride you talked about a while ago, or have it be a 4D ride of the Jeeps. That was an original pitch as well. But basically, I think it would be kind of cool is since Universal Studios LA has a Jurassic Park land, Orlando has Islands of Adventure, which is slowly becoming Jurassic World. Have this one be classic Jurassic Park. I think it would be a detriment to lose Jurassic Park and that aesthetic entirely. There's fun to it. So I would say have it be a throwback land to classic, Isla Nublar kind of land, and have it even be the story of the land can be this timeline is you can either have it be a alternate timeline where Jurassic Park was successful, but there are some kinks here and there, or B, you have it be the land being rebuilt by Masrani. It's the early days of Masrani, and him trying to rebuild it and maybe reimagine his Jurassic World or something. I don't know. I just kind of don't want to lose the Jurassic Park aesthetic. That's what I'm basically saying. Next up, for a potential land, is another collaboration with Warner Brothers, and that is a land expansion with DC Comics. I know there's been a lot of rumors of the Marvel land going away, which I do not want. I don't want them to lose the Marvel Adventure Island. I loved Marvel Superhero Island. Spider-Man and Hulk are some of the best rides at Universal, and probably some of the best rides in theme parks, period. And also, it's a nice fuck you to Disney that they, due to rights that they can use, though they can't use any characters on this side of the Mississippi. That's why you only see Guardians of the Galaxy at Epcot. But like other characters like X-Men and others, yeah, they can't use them. But I think it'd be kind of cool to have like an Epic Universe DC Comics. That was originally the pitch before they went to Marvel, was a Gotham/Metropolis land. And with James Gunn's new DC Universe, that'd be kind of cool to see that. But again, the snag with that is Six Flags. Six Flags does have a collaborative work with Warner Brothers, so maybe that might be the issue. Would it be cool? Yeah. If not, but I do think that would be that'd be kind of neat. The other land, which is one they've talked about intensely, is and this is one I'd really like to see, is a Lord of the Rings land. I think that would be really cool, like half of it be the Shire or Gondor. Even at the portal, you can have it be the two statues, I can't remember what they're called, but the two statues of the kings standing at the doorway. Have it be you go to the Shire in the opening, or Gondor, or Rivendell, and then Mordor is in the back. And Mordor is where you have the more intense rides. I actually kind of want it to be the Shire in one half, where it's a boat ride, just a peaceful boat ride. Like, I think we missed some peaceful boat ride. I think we need some more peaceful boat rides in our life. And then the intense roller coasters in the back in Barad-dûr. Yeah, Lord of the Rings would be really cool. I would even say, like, maybe work with Nintendo again and maybe even do, like, get another land. I know Donkey Kong / Super Mario is a thing, but maybe you could do a collab to do, rather than get rid of what's left of Lost Continent, maybe expand bigger with a Legend of Zelda land, so that way you can have more space and have more stuff to do there. I don't think anyone can play with a whole-ass Zelda land rather than a cramped version of that. Although I will say they probably will have to take down Poseidon's Fury at some point, because Jesus is just sitting there. Anyway, so I just thought I'd throw this out here, and I'll probably do another video like these again in the future, because I like revisiting this idea. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what are some ideas for Epic Universe expansions you'd like to see? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.